The year is 1938. Roberto Ortiz has won re-election on his promises of freedom and faith in democracy. However, his ideas begin to take a hard turn to the right. The growing corruption in recent elections and the exploitation from the British have gone on long enough. Roberto decides to work with the nationalists, which is nothing short of a gamble. Before too long, the new nationalist government is pushing to invade Uruguay, historic Argentinian land. However, there is only one thing that stands in their way: Brazil. An invasion of Uruguay would of course be considered as a sign of aggression to Brazil, but Roberto is willing to take the risk. A denied ultimatum leads to war. With the dominant Argentinian aggressors moving in swiftly, Roberto holds his breath for the response from Brazil. They surely won't mobilize over Uruguay. But luck is not on Roberto's side. Brazil reacts in defense of Uruguay, and a formal declaration of war on Argentina ignites the conflict in South America. The Brazilian army outnumbers Roberto's 3-1 in a war that will shape the future of South America forever. Hi, I'm Colonel Cam, and welcome to 11 years as Fascist Argentina in Hearts of Iron 4. Hello guys, and I'm recording in a different place than usual. I have to supervise this chicken. It's very much a dead chicken. It's being cooked right now, and I have to. But why am I even telling you about this chicken? Oh yeah, because the audio might be a little different. But I'm supervising this chicken so that it doesn't explode in the oven. Well, it's not an oven. It's like a rotisserie barbecue. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. We got this man in charge, Agustin Pedro Justo. He's a frequent industrialist. No, fraudulent, not frequent. I can't read. Fraudulent industrialist, political power gain, stability, and construction speed. The construction speed is actually pretty useful. Legacy of the naval arms race. Now we actually kind of do have a navy. Look at this, we have 16 of these, 16 boats and 3 submarines. I'm actually building more submarines right now. I plan on having enough submarines to raid the UK, to get back the Falkland Islands. This is the main objective. The first step, reclaim the Falkland Islands from the United Kingdom, alright? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did not think about the Falkland Islands for the rest of this video, okay? I think I got it at some point, and I don't know how I got it, so yeah. A lot of debuffs, we get unaligned support. I don't really want unaligned support, because we are gonna go down the fascist path, I believe. This is a treaty with Britain, but they've got Falkland Islands. What do you mean, why are we treaty with Britain? And then the Monroe Doctrine. Oh yeah, instead of having the countries all guaranteed by America now, it's just a national spirit that I think everyone has here. Yeah. You know, we actually start off with a pretty decent industry. 8 civilian factories, I really can't complain. And then Germany decided to go into a civil war. And that actually does impact us. That's actually interesting. That actually impacts us, because with our focus tree with down the fascist, we can either do our own faction or join the Axis. But we can't join the Axis if Germany is not fascist. So we're either going to be creating our own faction, or if there's another major fascist faction, then that might change and become instead of the Axis, it might become like whatever Britain does if they go fascist or whatever. We have this central bank. Look at this. Consumer goods -5%, industrial research speed. And we have this cool little guy. Look at him. That's a cool coin right there. Now we are going to go down Roberto Maria, I think, yeah, Ortiz. This guy is won an election by clear majority, meaning that the coalition continues its governance of Argentina. In his acceptance speech, he placed an emphasis on ratifying his faith in democracy. Yeah, definitely democracy. Yeah. Anyway, ratifying, yada yada, creating a promise of respect for freedom and the guarantee that the Constitution establishes for the Argentinian people. Yeah, a lot of political power and a bunch of a modified infamous decade. We got the bonuses back, and we get a new leader, Concordancia. I don't know, it's definitely not how you say it, but yep. Anyway, we got this new guy. Look at him. Boom. He's a radical anti-personnel. We got more political power. Democracy support goes up. We do not want that. We have to take this next one really quickly, because it gets rid of the democracy support. Oh no, it gets rid of the democracy support and adds the fascism support, which we really do need. So we're going to work with the nationalists immediately here. And we had to do that straight away, because we didn't want the democracy support getting too high, alright? We need the fascism support. Also, I was being mogged by this guy. Why did I feel the need to include that? Anyway, I really wanted to check out the resources they added for South America, just to see what we had, and it turns out we got a lot of oil. They actually, look how many resources they added in South America. This is all new, right? And look at all the states. They've got so many more states now. And look what they did to Brazil. The Amazon is now like, it's like a certain path. How good's that? All of this is impassable terrain, which is really cool. I like that. Dude, we got so much oil. Dude, 10? 4, 6, 4? With the fascists kicked out of Germany and none in Japan either, I was really trying to look for some friends now. There was not many left. Italy was the only major fascist country. However, another country was going fascist that has the potential to become very strong. Oh, fascist Estonia. Is Estonia going to be our friend? Can they do the whole Estonia-Finland thing? Then we'll have a big friend. Anyway, we got the industrial expansion. Rapid urbanization, 3 more civilian factories off the bat. And then I'm going to partner that up really quickly with the economic reservation and just spam civs, right? That's an extra 10% for civilian factories. Plus I got the captain of industry. They're going to go so quickly, it's not even funny. We're going to have a booming economy out of nowhere. What? We got a communist Japan? Oh, I was really hoping Japan would go fascist. Because imagine if, like, me and Japan teamed up. We would dominate the Pacific. Like, imagine, I beat Chile, right? Like, Chile, easy, right? What the hell is this? There's a flag of Chile I don't recognize. Anyway, we would dominate the Pacific. We've got Japan over here and me over here. Look at this. Even though there's no land here. They should add a new continent, right? New DLC. When they run out of focus trees, they're going to just add a new continent to the game. So they can add more focus trees. Hoi 4 devs, I've got a new DLC idea for you guys, alright? When you run out of countries, you can do the Rise of Zealandia, and it gives New Zealand a new focus tree, and Fiji, and a new continent, alright? The new continent of Zealandia will exist. So the United Kingdom conceded to trade unions, and there was only one choice we had, and that was to cut ties with the British. We cannot have any communists running around being friends with us, alright? The UK concedes to trade unions. Oh my gosh, this is perfect, because they're going to be communist, and we're going to be fascist, and it's going to be great. Yeah, look at this. They've conceded to trade unions, so we officially cut ties with Britain. Chile civil war? Democratic and non... Whoa, they're going to go democratic? Don't join the allies. Wait, no, they won't. There'll be no allies, because they're communist. You know, that civil war in Chile got me thinking. Can you imagine fighting a civil war in Chile in this game? How would you even do it? There's 2 provinces that you can use to move around, and that is it. It's just going to be a stalemate the entire time, and that's exactly what happened this game, right? The AI couldn't even beat the other AI. It was just a stalemate. Okay, so at this point in time, we're not exactly fascist yet. We're still a non-aligned government, but we're getting more radical by the day because we're supporting radical nationalists right now. Look how OP this is. Ever since we removed the shackles of the Spanish Empire, we have been striving to define the Argentinian identity. Right, this democracy over here, they gotta disappear, man. It's terrible. So we can just skip this one. But then Italy, I'll see what Italy does, because I could do this and then Italy goes into a civil war. But if we had the bypass, then, you know, that speeds up the focus tree a bit. At this point, nothing had happened in Italy yet, so I assumed that they were staying fascist, which means that I wanted to be friends with them, okay? And they actually did form their kind of own alliance. Well, it wasn't them who formed it, it was Hungary doing the Pact of Rome, but that comes a bit later. There we go. Italy, yes, we have a fascist friend. Let's go. The Pact of Rome. That is something that we can join. Austria joins and Hungary joins. Wait, Hungary? Do they join? Isn't that like... Okay, anyway, we're going to get the railway company so we can build that stuff faster. Let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah, good. The Pact of Rome is a fascist-led faction. However, you know, the thing is, we're Argentina. We're all the way over here, that's all the way over there. So the amount that we can do is pretty minimal. Unfortunately, we couldn't join it straight away because we weren't actually fascist yet, but it would always be an option for us in the future. I also realized just now that I could have banned political parties and the fascism support would have gone up faster, but I completely forgot about that, so it did take a while to go fascist because I'm an idiot. I finished cooking that chicken, guys. I'll put a picture up of it on screen right now. Have a look at that. Nah, it's good. Anyway, what's happening? Right, 1938, the Soviet Civil War. No, it's Zvinovyev. That man. Alright, we'll see how that goes. I decided it was time to make some moves of my own, and there was only one direction I really could go right now, and that was to Uruguay. Right, we're going to establish a foothold. Whilst our new regime takes hold, we must decide how to proceed regarding our smaller neighbours. Uruguay has always been contested territory, and taking it by force will serve to show the rest of the world that we are not to be underestimated. Gains annex war goal on Uruguay. Yeah, Uruguay. They should have like no divisions. Yeah, they got none. Wilhelm returns to the German Empire. Alright, we've got the, Yep. Okay. That's interesting. Pact of Rome, Kaiser, Communist Britain, Soviet Civil War. Next thing, America never really does anything on ahistorical. They just kind of either go neutral or not neutral. It was time to declare war on Uruguay, and as I was about to press the button, I saw that Brazil would get an event. The Second Brazilian Republic requests we pull out of Uruguay. In response to our operation in Uruguay, the Second Brazilian Republic has requested that we immediately remove our troops and bring the end to the hostilities. If we refuse, then there is a risk that this will escalate into all-out war. Dude. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my... The chances of me winning this are like 0. White peace with Uruguay. Now, I really didn't want a white peace with Uruguay, okay? I put all my effort into going to war with them. I was intending to finish this war, but the threat of Brazil was very scary, but I was willing to take the risk. Maybe they won't intervene. And I got pretty far into Uruguay, and I was starting to think maybe Brazil won't do anything. Maybe we're safe and it's all good, but no, just as I surrounded the capital, Brazil declared war on us. Here they come. Here they come. Okay. I had exactly 0 faith in my ability to win this war, but you can't blame a man for trying, okay? This is a situation and a half we've been placed in, but I must overcome the challenge, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. Okay. We've taken Montevideo. That'll be the end of Uruguay. Perfect. We got their guns. I'm a happy man. Let's select... I could puppet them and not... No, we're not puppeting them. I was very tempted to puppet them and then not call them into the war, but no, I'm going to do things properly. Plus, a wider front probably plays to my advantage, considering I'm the player and that's the AI. If I could pull off an encirclement. Now, the Brazilian army outnumbers mine 3-1. I looked at this before, trust me, I can't be bothered showing you. It's too much effort, but it does, okay? So that's the point. What I want to do is I want to try and pull off a number of tactical encirclements just to try and even the playing field, okay? Just level the playing field out. Come on. Okay, we got it. Perfect. They're out of supply. They should have nothing. Level the playing field a bit. I'll tell you that. 17k casualties each. So we did just eliminate all those divisions. Good. Look at this. 40 to 18k. The battle for whatever. The battle of, I don't know, just under Porto Algiers. With the first battle against Brazil leading to an Argentinian victory, it was time to celebrate by turning our government properly fascist, okay? Now we would become an actual fascist government. Is ready to lead the country and return the sense of nationalist pride to Argentina. Beautiful, we get a new guy. We get a new guy and ruling party will switch to fascism. I think I need to do that, yeah. Limited conscription. We're at war with Brazil, okay? We can't just be on volunteer only. However, that one encirclement would not be enough, alright? I need another one, a bigger one, and I had an idea. I was going to go towards the Paraguay border. Oh, there's a guy there. Okay. There we go. There it is. No! Oh my gosh! How is this guy moving? They somehow managed to evacuate all their dudes. I don't know how they did that, alright? I thought I had it under lock and key, but apparently not. But at least we liberated some Argentinian territory, right? So it wasn't a complete failure. This war with Brazil was a long one, and we were making very slow progress, but we were making progress nonetheless, and eventually something had to give. After introducing conscription, the size of our army was only getting bigger, while the size of Brazil's was getting smaller, not to mention all of the internal issues that they faced. It would cause something very lucky to happen to us. Brazil just went into a civil war. Brazil just went into a civil war. Are we at war with both of them? No. We've got this non-aligned Brazil. Unfortunately, the civil war didn't last very long, but it was still huge for us because this cut the number of Brazilian forces in half, and now we had the advantage. Anyway, let's go Argentina first. We get our own faction. Through careful consideration, we have decided that the best course of action for La Confederation Argentina's future is to stay out of the growing conflict in Europe and instead focus on La Confederation. The Pact of Rome wouldn't let us in their faction, so I had to create my own, and you know what, that's fine. You know, I can do it all by myself. Oh, we took Sao Paulo. Perfect. More factories. This is like a great start. This is an excellent start. We're going to take Rio now. There was one good thing about being able to create our own faction, and that was because we unlocked this focus, our own path, which gave us some insane bonuses, like recruitable population factor, 30% is crazy. We encircled Rio de Janeiro, and Brazil would soon be on the brink of collapse. I have this pizza. Homemade. I made it myself. We've got avocado. I know it's weird. All right, I love it. Avocado, asparagus, and then we've got that roasted Coles chicken. You know the pre-roasted Coles chicken? I put that on the pizza, and then cheese, like mozzarella cheese on top. Chucked it in the oven for like 20 minutes on 180. Beautiful pizza right there, man. I've also just got this carton of milk. I'm just drinking straight milk. Anyone else drink straight milk? That's enough about food for this video, okay? We're gonna conquer Brazil. That's what we're doing. Poland returns. Look how small Poland is. We have Kaiserreich Poland right now. Except for cacao. They don't have cacao. Yeah. Okay, let's dominate the south. Preparing for war. Division attack, yada yada. This isn't any cause, nah. I think once we beat Brazil, right? We win. Right? Like, who's gonna beat us once we beat Brazil? I can't imagine another country even thinking about contesting against us. We're just too powerful. I know we've only got 2 research slots. In South America. I'm talking about in South America. North America, the Americans and Mexicans, they're a lot harder. It looked like my gamble was going to pay off because the Brazilians were the only ones who I really thought could stand in my way, but it was going to take a lot more to capitulate them than I thought. Oh, and Greece. Oh my, what in the world just happened? France just joined the third... Oh, because they were guaranteeing. This is a crazy war, man. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy war. I mean, Italy... I'm excited to see how this turns out. This is going to turn out crazy. Romania joined the four. Okay. Oh, only 32 world tension. That's interesting. They're fighting for the colonies. This is a really cool war. Anyway, back to South America. The thing is, the Hearts of Iron 4 devs really need to change the German focus tree because the Germans right now just destroy the European war. They just destroy it. Like, we have such a cool Pact of Rome versus Fourth International, and then the Central Powers are going to form, and then Austria-Hungary reforms, and then Mussolini gets assassinated, and then it just turns into Central Powers versus Fourth International, which essentially is every single game because of the German focus tree. They really do need to change it. Czechoslovakia joins the Fourth International. What is this faction? This is a mega faction. I'm so screwed. The Falklands. I forgot about that. How could I forget about the Falklands? Alright. The Union of Britain. Oh, the Allies. The Union of Britain. The Union of Britain. Oh no, wait. The Falklands are Argentina. Oh, because they did decolonization. I got them for free. So I could do this. And we can get them as a core. Wait, are they a core? No, they're already a core. Okay, we just don't need that then. I won't do that. I've literally pushed all the way to the Amazon and still Brazil are not capitulated. We have to take the Amazon for some reason. It feels like we're in Vietnam. Oh my days. How many casualties have we taken? 126k. But for Brazil, it's kind of worth it. Looking at the casualties, it's actually pretty good. Brazil have taken like triple the amount of casualties we have. I'm not sure if it's exaggerated because of the civil war, but it doesn't matter, right? This is a lot less casualties than I thought I was going to have in this war. And after we took the final city inside the Amazon, Brazil capitulated. The Central Powers versus the Fourth International. Wow, I didn't see that one coming. And I just annexed all of Brazil. I didn't make any puppets or anything because we can actually integrate all of the states and make them cores. We could also do this. They will demand that they become our puppet, and then we can obviously just annex them through the puppet thing, without going to war with Spain. Now, I'm talking about Spain because the communists won the civil war there, and then Paraguay joined their faction, meaning if I declared war on Paraguay, I was probably going to go to war with Spain. So the Central Powers are on the move, man. Look at this, they're on the move. Oh my gosh, it's going to be the Central Powers over the Fourth International. This could be anything, man. It's very interesting that the Central Powers are winning now because the Soviet Union have gone the Supreme Soviet, which means they have an insanely high surrender limit. And this causes a few issues for late game. Okay, Paraguay refuses the ultimatum terms. Well, there's only one option. Not back down. They will regret turning us down. Yeah, they will. Alright, sorry Spain. Actually, no, this is fitting, right? We're getting our revenge on Spain. This is like a small revenge, but... And look at this, Machu ultimatum, reach out. We're going to do the ultimatum for them as well. Let's get that started, because this will be over quick, and then we'll start with Chile. In fact, it was over so quickly that Spain didn't even have time to join the war. Okay, I just got a peace deal straight away. You know, I miss playing vanilla so much. I need to start playing it again more, because there's so much content I haven't played, and I have so much more control over the game when I play vanilla. Like, I play these mods, and it's just like, it's such a fixed timeline, and there's so many things I have to do, or the game can break kind of easily. Whereas when I play vanilla, once World War II is over, I can use the console commands to set up World War III and then decrease world tension, and literally it's so much cooler. I mean, check out my Byzantine Empire video for something just like that. It's really cool. Anyway, it was time to complete the last focus in our tree, and this would give us cores on essentially all of South America, uniting it under one banner of Argentina. They're literally in a civil war. Yeah. Are you serious? Can we take anything? No, I couldn't take a single thing from southern Chile, so I had to give it all to northern Chile and then re-invade them. That was easy enough though. There we go, South American unity. We've done it. Same flag, which is really interesting. Maybe once we integrate everything. But look at this. We're dark blue. This is a sick color. How do we get a new flag, though? Because it'd be sick if we got a new flag. Maybe we don't. It's a bit whatever. But okay, it's fine. You know, we did pay for this DLC. It would have been nice to get a new flag for doing this focus. But whatever. Okay, it's fine. Oh, we're about to declare war on Chile. That's right. Of course. We got to do with Chile. They've been in a civil war for like 5 years. And I have to integrate all this. Oh my gosh, I have to integrate so much. But it's okay. It's worth it. I don't think I'm ever going to run out of manpower now, right? A united South America getting all cores should give me infinite manpower. It's crazy. By now, I thought it was time to go to war with the Fourth International as well, because they were losing the war to the Central Powers, and they have a little bit of territory in South America. You know that? Remember that France area? Yeah, they got that. I'd love to be able to just declare war on more people, but I have to do it individually. Like, there's no war goals on the rest of South America. Don't I get war goals on the rest of South America? Unfortunately, we don't. But I wonder if I chose the game to be historical, if we could get the painter in charge of our country instead. Is that like an Easter egg? That would be really cool. The fall of London? Oh my gosh, they're going to destroy the Fourth International. Anyway, by now it was just a game of justifying and declaring and conquering, and justifying and declaring and conquering. Like, it wasn't really that interesting, so here's like a montage of all the territory I conquered really quickly. Okay, wait, look. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I was about to be like, look at all these skies, look how beautiful it is, but no. Finally, okay, look at this. It's done. It's united. I just have to click all these buttons and I get cores on every single state within South America. It's gonna take a lot of political power. Now, I wanted the Central Powers to hurry up and capitulate the Soviet Union because that was the last major left in that faction, and that would be the end of World War II, but they would not capitulate, so I was just waiting, and this is what the issue was. This was the problem with the surrender limit. 1944, nothing really happened. It was just me waiting for the Soviet Union to hopefully capitulate. I did try invading this one little island to see if I could get to Canada, but nope, we couldn't get supremacy, or I couldn't anyway. Yep, so that's great. Australia establishes sphere of influence. Australia have got their own faction, the Southwest Pacific. Ooh. I could have invaded Australia, but I didn't really feel like it, and what would I get out of it? Literally nothing, right? There's nothing there, and there was no land that's worth anything for me there. Plus, there's like 700, like I have to cross the Pacific. I'm not crossing the Pacific, so I didn't do it. Alright, we're declaring war on this little thing. Oh my gosh, Greater Portugal declare war on the People's Republic of Japan. You're kidding. What are they doing? Are they idiots? Greater Portugal. This is why you don't let them into your faction, man. That's stupid. So now the Chinese United Front, which is a communist Japan-led faction, is at war with the Central Powers. Yes, you heard me correct. A Japanese-led communist faction called the Chinese United... Okay, let's just move past this. We haven't even integrated everything yet. We got to integrate it all. I'm not gonna lie, the whole integration system in this path sucks, right? It takes like 30 days to integrate something in like 75 political power each time, and it does it each state, and there's like 5 billion states. It's impossible because they've got this stupid Supreme Soviet, which, it reduces their surrender limit. Or increases their surrender limit, actually. Okay, that's it. I'm doing this. And finally, I had enough, but I had an idea. I was gonna use the console commands to force Germany to accept a conditional surrender. Literally, that was the only way this war was going to end, so it had to be done. And then they say conditional surrender, accept. Okay, so I'm now Germany in this peace conference. because I had to do the conditional surrender. Okay. And then I worked out that I could tag to a nation that isn't even involved in the peace conference, which is huge. So that means I could just tag out and the whole peace conference will be over and done with without me having to do any input. How good's that? Oh my god, I can tag inside peace deals? I didn't know I could do that. Okay, I tagged out as Argentina and... And then I tagged back to Argentina, and I made the mistake of accidentally pressing the pass button once. So then Argentina, controlled by the AI before, went out of the peace deal. So then when I tagged back to them, the peace deal automatically finished, and the Dutch took over that part of South America, which is annoying, but whatever, it's fine. So if I tag to Germany, I didn't know I could do this. So this will make it really cool for me to be able to reset the world, so I can continue on playthroughs with it being kind of realistic. So if I go... threat, I saw this on a comment, right? Threat -100. Oh! Look at this, I can lower world tension. This is so good, because what I like to do, I did this really good in my Byzantine Empire video when I played Vanilla Hoi 4, where I literally just did World War 1, right? No, World War 2, right? Did the whole Second World War, and then reset everything, right? Reset the factions, not reset, but made the setup more realistic, and then played a second version of my game from then on, which was really cool. And you should check out the Byzantine Empire video, by the way. It's pretty good. But now I didn't reset world tension for that because I didn't know how to, but now I do. I'm not going to do that for this video though, because we are playing Argentina and we're pretty far away from everything, so it's not really worth it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, like and subscribe.